I wouldn't put it past this character to just say that they're good. If we say that we're good, that's another way that we're denying what's going on. Kind of like humor feels like a level of denial. Like self-deprecating humor is a lot of that. It's like, let me poke fun at this because then it's not serious. So much of the time, like culturally, we often say that we're good or we're okay or we're fine when like that's not the case, because we've gotten used to the idea that people will ask how we're doing as a greeting instead of like actually caring. You know, you'll walk past someone at work or school or I don't know, pick wherever you are, and someone will say, hey, how are you doing? And that at that point, that the question is a greeting. That's how it's being used. It's not a genuine question. And we get used to that idea. So we have these phrases, we have these idioms where we will tell people, I'm good, I'm fine. Like, it's kind of like when someone says like, how's your morning? And it's like, oh, it's a morning. Like instead of, you know, people will be like, how's your mornings? Oh, it's going. Like phrases like that are how we just brush off that greeting without actually answering the question. Because if we address the question, then it becomes this weird, awkward thing of like, do I tell them how shitty I am? Well, that's also not appropriate. So like, how do we balance this stuff? But then the problem becomes when we take that concept of not acknowledging how we're doing to other people and we apply it to all of the times when we're talking to other people. So then we never tell people how we're doing. So oftentimes we will say things like, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm good, even though we're none of those things realistically, because those words have just become a habit to spew out. That's why you have movies like The Italian Job and like Deadpool, where they're like, you know what fine means? Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, because it's poking fun at the fact that we say fine and we're not fine. But we've made it socially acceptable to like say that we're fine when we're not. So I see this character and we have this level of like sarcasm or this level of humor, also making it easy to say that we're good when we're not. We can kind of see this too. Doctors are there to like care for this shit. Like they're the exact person that we should tell when we're not good. And this character has then seen it as their first option to say that they're good when they're not. That's kind of what I mean by that too.